Israel prepares for Plan B after latest Iranian nuclear violations. Last week the International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, in Vienna announced that the monitoring of Iran's nuclear program is no longer intact. Iran refuses to give the IAEA access to a key nuclear plant in Karaj after the facility was targeted by a small drone in June this year. The Iranians claimed that the attack destroyed some IAEA surveillance cameras, but later the truth came out and it appeared that Iranian personnel at the Karaj facility had removed the damaged cameras and their memory cards. It remains unclear how many cameras the IAEA had at the facility in Karaj. The agency indicated that the Iranians are currently doing tests with a cascade of centrifuges which could be added in order to speed up uranium enrichment up to 60% purity or even higher. In April, Natanz was the scene of a mysterious explosion that destroyed the plant's power grid. Later, the Iranian regime said the explosion was the result of sabotage, blaming Israel for the attack. Sabotage of parts of the Iranian nuclear weapons program may soon not be enough anymore, however, and therefore Israeli ministers and military officials increasingly talk about putting the military option back on the table. Recently, Israeli ministers and PM Bennett have made it clear that Israel has a Plan B in case the stalled nuclear negotiations with Iran do not resume quickly. The Israeli government has earmarked $5 billion for preparations connected to Plan B and has asked the Pentagon to speed up the delivery of 4 KC-46 refueling aircraft that are used for long-distance missions of Israel's F-16, F-15, and F-35 warplanes. Israel is extremely worried about the passivity of the international community in light of Iran's quick progress in its nuclear weapons program and recently has tried to develop a joint alternative plan of action with the U.S. administration in case Iran continues to refuse to return to the negotiation table in Vienna. It remains unclear if the Israeli attempts to develop this joint Plan B with the Americans were successful.